having around 300 plus games only on my Steam. And apparently everything is under control because I'm having a really huge backlog list. And today we are going to try another game from my backlog list. So let's dig into today's game. My Little Universe is a cozy and tiny game where your goal is to repair your rocket and then advance into the next planet. You need to complete the planet by gathering resources, upgrading your gear, upgrading your weapons, maybe slaying some monsters and mobs that are respawning pretty fast, in my opinion, in my very humble opinion. And then upon completion, you're going to advance to the next planet. There are currently 9 developed planets for you to uncover all the mysteries, the secrets, the caves, the monsters to slay, the upgrades to make, either to the gear or to the weapons, the materials to discover, because there are pretty new materials on every planet, and especially if you're finding, let's say, amethyst at the very late point into a certain planet, you're going to get amethyst earlier onto the next planet so that you would discover something else onto your next planet. That was a lot of planets, sorry. You have upgrades for your gear at different workstations because every workstation and every weapon requires you another material to farm. And also the first planet took me around probably 3 hours to beat, and by the time I was 6 hours into the game, I already had just only 20% of the second planet, which is kind of a lot. I think the first zone was easier to complete because it was kind of introductory, kind of like a huge tutorial because it was very long. It was a 2-hour tutorial for me. But hey, you're going to have fun because there are various mechanics that you could uncover even after the tutorial. For example, fishing that you're going to do on the second planet named Trollheim, which, by the way, at first I thought it was Valheim for some reason, and I wrote Valheim in my script and I was like, wait, that's not great. That's not a name. I got to repair portals in order and then enter the dungeons, and it was just super fun. I had a blast on Trollheim. Overall, it's a fun little game, as it stands for in the title, My Little Universe, that I played from time to time and got to start it on my Steam Deck, but now I'm advancing it on a PC because it's like amazing when you're seeing all the colorful effects and the great aesthetics of the game on a bigger screen. So I totally recommend you that you're going to play it on a bigger screen. Let me know down in the comments below if you knew about this game, and I will see you in the next one every Thursday, bi-weekly on Sundays, and until then on Instagram Reels. Bye bye and happy playing!